Thank you, Randy, and thank you guys for being here today to discuss and report on and hopefully provide some accountability on this really important issue. I'm State Representative Blaine, Wilhour, 107th District, South Central Illinois, Fayette, Effingham, Bond, Marion, and Clinton counties. And you know, when I was growing up, I always envisioned myself as a military person. It's just something that I always desired to do. And between my junior and senior year in high school, I spent that summer and a little bit more down at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, in basic training. And you know, something that really had a profound impact on my life. And I served for 6 years as a Army intelligence analyst, and served in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. So obviously, this this issue is something that's near and dear to my heart. And you know, all of these other folks up here too, I want to thank them for their service, both in their capacities on accountability here in state government for our veterans, and you know, especially for serving. You know, what we have seen here is a wholesale failure all the way around, from the you know, Illinois Department of Veterans Affairs, IDPH, and you know, especially the governor. They literally failed to act to protect our most vulnerable people, and dozens of veterans are dead. You know, these are people who've been downrange for us. They've risked their self, they've sacrificed. And you know, is this really the thanks that they get, the respect that they get in the state of Illinois? I'm completely disgusted and almost at a lack of words about this. But you know, it's disgusting, but it's not. When we look back at the past year plus, it's not real surprising. This administration has stubbornly and steadfastly refused to employ any sort of targeted protection strategy. And you know, people have died because this administration was more concerned with using their resources to do things like, you know, test and contact trace teenagers, instead of focusing on the people that we know without a doubt are vulnerable, statistically vulnerable to critical illness and death. You know, there's never been a strategy on same-day testing in areas like these veteran homes and any long-term care facility where we know we have high community spread. And to my knowledge, there's really still not today as we stand here. You know, and that's really inexcusable, because I look back on this stuff that, you know, a lot of us have been talking about this for a year. You know, last May, a year ago, the state of Florida, they rolled out a mobile testing unit that could turn around tests in 45 minutes. That was specifically deployed to these areas, like these veteran homes, like these long-term care facilities, where we knew people were vulnerable. These people, they could turn around 3,500 tests in a week. You know, so the ability was always there. The ability was always there. It was the will from this administration, and that's you know, to say that is a tragedy would be a huge understatement. You know, protecting our most vulnerable has never been the top priority here. These folks deserve better. Our system completely failed them, and you know, as representatives in this state, you know, I profoundly apologize for what has happened to the veterans under this leadership in this state. These families deserve better. They deserve a full transparency on this, and they deserve full accountability on this. It's the very least that we can do at this point.